So we did finally catch the Wendy Williams doc, and we weren't able to watch more than I think. Well, I think we made it to the half, maybe half of the second episode.
I don't think we made it past the first one. I think we got to
We tried
half
to
of it.
we
Yeah.
tried to watch it again.
I don't even think we got finished with this. I don't think we made it to the second episode.
Yeah, yeah.
It was kind of heartbreaking. I didn't like seeing her in that light and seeing her breakdowns. I don't think a camera helped in front of her at this time in her life.
No, I didn't like that at all. What you think about the fact that people kind of get an energy towards her like where she dissed everybody and she was, what I'm saying, and so this like maybe karmic, chastisement.
I think karma is real, but I wouldn't wish what Wendy's going through on my worst enemy. I wouldn't. I mean, we can go in deep. She looks sick. My biggest concern for her is like, is she saved? Does she know Jesus at this point in her life? I don't know. It's just I won't wish whatever she's going through, health wise, mentally, whatever, at this stage of her life on my worst enemy. So, I don't think those are. I don't know. I just won't wish that on my worst enemy. But I do think karma is real.
I do too, but there's
Yeah.
not in this instance, and I think some of her parents, her loved ones, got the same minds, and I just don't understand this. I really don't. I'm just a plant worker, but I don't understand how the money caught up in the courts, but she got family that can help her, be there for her, take care of her, and love her. You know what I'm saying? Besides whatever these handlers around her seem like this.
The whole bank holding her money is a little suspicious and suspect for me. I don't really understand exactly how
No,
or
I
why.
understand. If I'm the bank and I see these people around you and how y'all been acting out with the money, because they kind of showed that, we seen kind of how they been spending the money, 80 bands on Grubhub or just the people
Well,
bringing the food to them. It was
yeah,
something crazy like that.
they can see all
Yeah,
the
they can see
history.
all this, so they do look crazy. But anyway, I want to talk about the Rick Ross breakup. I thought that was funny, I didn't never know they went together. Like
And that's
Rick
why I was
never
gonna go with it.
confirmed it.
He never confirmed it with her or Pretty V. We just know from things that they put out there that they was in some type of dealings with Rick. But how can you break with somebody who's never confirmed they was actually with you like that? Or you was his new girlfriend? I mean, has he? I didn't see anything.
Well, if it was a breakup, it looked like Rick was at the club with some new chick immediately.
See,
Yeah, yeah.
Rick be doing the most. I mean, we saw the pictures and the red carpet with Pretty V. Then we seen this girl in her interviews, and I didn't like the way she moved. I don't like the way she moved. I don't speak on my child type of.
I think it did have something to do with the talking and all that. Maybe she didn't know. Maybe it was her first rodeo with a boss. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she just didn't
Yeah.
understand.
The first picture went up, and she just got to doing.
They say she put up all the pictures, all the shared,
And
all
I
the
guess so when she
pictures.
got the response.
Yeah, And then it didn't look like she could cook.
I remember you saying something before.
You don't remember we seen the picture of
Oh, so
the
when she,
hamburger helper? That was her. Yeah, man. I like the stroganoff hamburger helper.
I just don't like
if
the
you
way
can
she
cook it.
moved in a way. So
Yeah.
I'm not upset if they wouldn't, if he moved on.
No, it's not. It is Rick. I wasn't really even thinking that was gonna really last like that. But I did think for a second that he liked her, and I think he did like her.
I
And
thought
I
that
and I,
about Pretty V.
but I think he gave her a shot, opposed to Pretty V. Pretty V might got, but she'll go get her. Nothing. Not saying that the other lady is not. It's just that she already kind of in her bag right now. So
She's
yeah,
been
yeah.
doing what she's been doing.
yeah. So Rick might have gave the lady this. You know what I'm saying? Might have had more time. You feel me? The shot. and she looked like she ruined it for herself. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. She ruined it for herself.
She probably did, not knowing how to, like you said, it's her first rodeo.
Yeah, it might be her first rodeo. I also got, is Draya keeping the baby? Is Draya keeping the baby?
I think she's definitely keeping the baby. She did a whole gender reveal on the Shade Room where she's having a little girl, some cute maternity pictures, and I think she's keeping the baby. I'm not sure how serious her and the guy is. I just know about the age difference. She's having a baby by him, and I think he's the same age as her oldest son.
So the ball player. The ball player is the same age as her
Oldest son, yeah. She has a child his age, I believe, or close to age.
All right, and that was a two-part question. Is she wrong?
These folks are grown.
I agree.
I'm just saying, we can sit here and speculate and judge or have our opinion, but at the end of the day, folks grown, and people that's grown gonna do what they want to do. Grown folks do grown folks things, I guess. I don't know. And all I can say is these folks is grown.
I think he's a grown man too.
Yeah,
I believe it. But they done slandered her kind of out here, So like, okay, all right, let's be real. Do you see a marriage down the road?
I think she already confirmed that she wasn't even looking for that, which kind of goes into the rumors of them saying, Draya probably targeted him, or she comes off as a person trying to have kids to secure a bag or something. I don't know. I'm just saying what I've read and other folks have said.
Well, now in real life, in real action, in real time, she's having a baby by him. She got pregnant by him. She's having a baby. She had the maternity shoot, and that is going to secure a bag for the rest of her life.
And the other kids, I think fathers is ball players or something.
Yeah, but she wanted a new bag.
I'm just saying she does come off where they're saying that she does stuff to secure a bag by having children. It kind of looks that way, but we don't know if that's accurate.
No, we don't know. No, we don't, and we don't want to speculate that that's true because we don't know Miss Draya.
Yeah, but it don't look good.
No, it don't look good.
It don't look good. But her maternity shoot was cute.
Yeah.
It was cute.
Yeah, I did like it. The Joel Osteen church shooting. They got the shooting at the church. When it happened, in our neighborhoods, we talk about it. So I could, the biggest church in America, biggest congregation in America, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely in Texas, and Jake's in Texas, so he outnumbering Jake's. I think he's the biggest. They got the shoot.
I want to watch my words, because it's a man of God. Regardless, people are human, and I want to be careful what I say, even though it's more about his church and members. But I will say it's a sad day and time when people want to, whether it's a mental issue, disease, or dis-ease, whatever you want to call it, whatever that dis-ease was that made her want to walk into a church and just start shooting with her child in front of her, as he was supposed to be, I guess, a shield, or this is going to stop them from shooting at me, which put him in harm's way. It's a sad day and time when that happens.
Did the child make it?
I think he's still in the hospital in critical condition. Yeah, he's here, but what his future looks like, we don't know yet. Only time will tell. I'm just saying it's a sad day and time, and the fact that it happened at a church, by a church, whether it's a big congregation or not, is a sad thing. But it's even kind of worse when it's that big.
Yeah. I think it might be.
So.
Yeah, it was in between. I think they said it was in between church sessions. I think they was having a Spanish section of church, and I walked in and she popped off. I don't know why.
And I don't like.
They said Of course, they said mental health issues. Of course, they're gonna. I mean, that's the go-to.
Everybody that does anything that's out of the straight lines that you're supposed to color in, it's considered a mental health issue.
Just say mental health.
What I don't, it's almost like our hearts, and I'm not saying ours, you and I would like to think that my heart isn't, but it's almost like our hearts is hardened to those situations. We have no sympathy or emotion or empathy. And I say that because I just saw a clip with him and I didn't like that it lacked
I remember you saying it
him
was too
being
much smiling.
sensitive, or that it lacked the empathy.
Yeah.
That I would, the amount of that I would have thought most would have when it's concerning this type of situation in a child. I didn't like that. I just wanted to be careful how I say it, but I didn't like it.
I did see what you was talking about on the interview, but I thought Joel did as well as he could do. Thinking about the circumstances at hand, this in real time, I gotta address this. I do gotta address these people. You know what I'm saying? I'm the big guy. I'm Joel. You know what I mean? So I do gotta address this issue right now that we having. So I thought it was the smiling. I think this is like a like a porcupine's, things that stick you.
All I'm gonna say, I didn't like it. The energy or the lack of sympathy or sensitivity.
It came off. It came off bad.
That's my personal opinion, but we're gonna keep lifting those people up, especially that child, everyone that was affected, and anyone that was a part of that church that that might brought any type of doubt or distance with them in the Lord. We're gonna lift all them up in prayer.
Yeah, we're gonna keep them lifted up in prayer. Okay, moving on we just went from one end of the spectrum to the other. Puff and Psychic and Predicted Downfall. I think Sloan Bella is the latest name.
So I want to dive into that one a little different. The reason I want to dive into that one a little different because if you watched our previous pods, you kind of know we're Christians. I think everybody who watched it can tell. The Bible says to stay away from, certain things like mediums, witchcraft, this and that. So when I hear about a psychic speaking on these celebrities, it makes my mind automatically goes, what were they into? I'm just saying to open that door to, and the fact that this psychic was, communicating with his ex and exposed some stuff that ended up coming to pass later on down the line is happening just like that. It says a lot. It's different. And again, it goes back to my original question: what were they into? And then you see other clippings where she's saying they were into this. It's like,
did she say that did she knew these people, or did she ever have actual contact with these people, or anything for with some type of real rituals or something? Did she ever meet these people?
I don't know for certain, but I do know from some research and videos that I saw, she was communicating. She's a medium as well. A medium is a person who communicates with the dead, and she was communicating, having a conversation with his ex who has already died in 2015, 16, somewhere. She died years ago. We all heard about it. We know who she is, and the psychic woman who's a medium as well was communicating with her, saying she said that these things are going to happen, and now they're happening. All I'm saying is, we have the type humans, people. I myself have been the type. We be a little curious, but when you start having a relationship with God, certain things you have to stay away from. And I know some of these celebrities, they go up and they say, I want to just thank God this and that, but do you really have a relationship? But we don't have to go there. This is a lot. It's scary.
Kim Porter. We're talking about Kim Porter. Mm-hmm. So say that the medium lady, Miss Sloan Bella, was communicating with Kim Porter. And the reason that I asked you that did she have any contact with Puff and Kim before Kim passed was just what's the point in all this? But they saying that this happened in 2022 or 2023. Before Puff, before the downfall started happening. And she spoke on this before the downfall started happening, and she's saying that she spoke with Kim Porter.
That's what she said.
Which is just out of this world for me.
I think she's known or been trying to build her brand on every so often she does a reading, what she calls a reading for the celebrities. And when she does it, these are the people names, or somebody contacts her when she's looking for or whatever. I don't know how it works, but I think she's known for doing a reading for the celebrities, and that's how that came about. And so happened then, I guess Kim popped up and talked to her or something. I don't know.
It's so many allegations right now on Puff that I can't defend Puff. Puff, it's over with. But I can't even entertain, just you saying that you talk. This could all be cap. You just said this she promoting it. This could be cap.
The part that
she could be reaching.
It could have been reaching, but we're talking about right now, today in 2024, we're seeing the downfall of Puff by different people, different allegations. Something's coming up. It's like it's unraveling, and
every week.
And she could have been capped, but she said this before it happened. Hey, this is what's going to happen. People are going to come. There's going to be allegations. It's going to start to unravel. Ain't that what she said? We saw some of it. She said something like that, and it's like, dang, that's happening now. That's why they're bringing back up that clip that she did, saying, "Wow, what she said really is happening." And that's the part that's like, what were you into to allow? Saying that she could pick up this and see all of this. And your ex popped up. She said, "I don't know if you can talk to the dead or not, but I know the Bible tells you to stay away from it for a reason."
I just thought I looked at once I heard her start talking about, oh, my eyes twitching now, and and I was like, that means she's telling me that she had a seizure or something, and it fell on the ground and had or something. Like, that's too much. She reaching. I thought she was reaching.
I don't know if she was reaching or not, but it was a lot. I think it's a lot to deal with that type of energy and stuff. It was even hard for us to watch it. But I do know, once you know better, you do better. And somewhere down the line, either they don't know better or they didn't care. They were aiming for power, or maybe some of the stuff true. They do these rituals and this and all this stuff. I don't know, but I definitely want to stay away from that type of stuff. And I just, I wish Puff Diddy the best.
Yeah, I want to touch that pause because I noticed several parts you talk about not dealing with the other spirits. That there's other spirits out there besides the good spirits. And these folks playing, whoever this medium lady is, she wilding out.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like I said, the curiosity was there. But once you read for yourself and you know better, like I said, you know better, you do better, or you grow, I'm saying, some stuff you just got to stay away from. Those warnings wouldn't be there for no reason.
Got LeBron James, Jeannie Buss, Savannah James, LeBron, Jeannie Buss, and I think Miss Rambis. It's International Women's Day, a month or whatever. Yeah, and he comes, sits down, greets everybody. And of course, they showing us still clips. It wasn't like she was leaning on the shoulder for 10 minutes or nothing like that. Yep, I'm married to a black woman. I know it was a second too long. Yeah. So, what did you think about that? Jeannie Buss is the owner of the Lakers. Yeah. So that's his boss.
Me knowing who Jenny is, because you're into sports and all this stuff, so I know how big her dad was from stuff that you were showing me, and about you being into sports. So I know who she is, and we know that she owns the team. And was she a little too friendly? Yeah, maybe, but it's Jenny. We're talking about a lady, it's Jenny. Let me just say that. But what did he actually do wrong? He sat down to speak to his boss. I don't really know much about the other lady, but what they're saying is that he said, "Hey, y'all are like the two most powerful women in sports, and happy, Women's Month," or something of that nature. He didn't say nothing wrong. He said something of that nature to them, and they was like, maybe, how people be sometimes, look too friendly, and would I liked it? No, I wouldn't. But what can I say or do when it's Jenny, your boss, who's the owner? You know what I'm saying? Do I think he's doing or having an affair or doing that? No. And when it comes to his wife, we love her. I don't know. Like, she hasn't, and that's out of all the people we talked about tonight, right? Out of all of them, she's the only one who ain't said anything. She's really not confirmed. We're the one that people take stuff and put them together and speculate because she looked mad. And she did. She was giving off, like, ask me if I care energy, like, or she was upset. Like, I
He
don't,
was
but
trying to talk to her, communicate with her up under that hoodie too.
it looked
When he put the
like
hoodie
he
over his
said
mouth, he
so.
was trying to communicate with her.
Like he might have said the
And
cameras
she
on.
kept that thing moving.
And she looked like, ask me if
Yeah.
I kept them cameras on. Like I don't know, but we don't know what was going on. I mean, he could have stepped on the back of her foot and she mad as he keeps, I don't know if it was about that. But I do love that she hasn't addressed it. Whatever she did probably say, she said it to him, not the internet, not social media. She addressed him. And I love their marriage. I don't think they're going to get a divorce or anything like that behind it. I love her support for him. I love how they handle the press when stuff like this hit.
Now, I think about the future. So moving forward, like I said, the Jameses are getting older. Moving forward, if he has business with the Lake Show, probably try to recruit, bring in some of the better players, right? The relationship with Jenny would only get closer. Whatever we seen courtside was only a reflection of the relationship that's already built now. Yeah, and with player owner relationship.
I mean, it still comes down to, do I trust you? Do I trust you? Regardless if she put her head on you or not, can I trust you to make sure that you're loyal to me and faithful to me? Now, on the flip side of that, Jenny, if you keep getting a little too personal with me, we're going to have a conversation. I'm still not going to address the social media or this and that. You my husband, boss, I'm going to have a conversation with you because you might be a little too friendly and I might need to just let you know, I don't like that.
I gotta ask
You got to lean back a little bit off my husband.
With a situation like that, woman to woman, does it really work? How do you, Savannah James, approach Miss Jenny Buss, the billionaire, the franchise owner, the man? How do you approach that situation right there? If you did feel that way, that you wanted to speak with her.
But the same energy, of course. The same energy. She's friendly in front of her and hi, Jenny. Yeah, you're a little too close on my husband. I don't like it. Yeah, I love you, girl. Like, I'm just saying me. I would give her the same energy. But letting her know, you a little too flirty. Yeah. What? I'm just saying. It's the same energy. Yeah, I would give her the same energy that she's giving out.
So you
Nothing wrong with it.
So it wouldn't be you coming at her fussy or nothing like that. You would just try
It's
to
Jenny Buss. I don't think Jenny really means any harm. I really don't think.
I don't think Jenny means
I think when he gave her the compliment saying that you're the most powerful woman in sports, she feels like, oh, thank you, because from what the history you just showed me and some of the shows we have watched, she has worked hard. No matter what she was doing, her dad kept overlooking her for her brothers, just the simple fact because she was a girl, even though now moving forward in the future he's gone, and who's running his legacy?
She the man.
She's running the legacy, the woman, the girl that you kept passing over. So, oh, thanks, bro. Like, you don't understand how hard it's been for me. I don't know what that energy was, but I think not from that one time. I don't think
I feel like that
she should say anything, but maybe if it continue, like you said, their relationship gonna grow. And now if I keep seeing you being a little too friendly, I can say it with the same energy, chill out a little bit,
Or if the relationship continue, then the bad continue, and Jeannie helping me and the James family get these bees. Billions.
Or you don't say nothing. Let them be. That's who she is.
That's a professional relationship.
Who he is, and I don't think nothing's going on. I really don't. I trust. If it was you, I was like, I trust my husband to do what's right.
Let me ask you this. Another thing.
You know what I will and not like, and if she too, maybe you need to say something. If it gets that, but from what we saw, I don't think it's that far out of hand.
It was nothing.
It was really. I feel like it was innocent.
Do you think relationships with people with the bag like that, having to deal with business people, and they're not always home. They're not a 9-to-5 guy. They're not coming home after work. You don't know what they have to do on the day-to-day, right? But would you think it's harder to be in a relationship like that, or do you think it take a certain type of woman and or man to be with somebody like that, like to be with a Oprah, a J Lo, or somebody like that, to be with a Denzel, you know what I mean? That's got to be crazy.
And that's one thing we know. Savannah's gonna. What we do know is Savannah is not gonna approach it with social media.
Never
She's not
seen her
gonna do a
fold.
live. She's not gonna do an interview. If anything that needs to be handled, she's going to handle it, and she's gonna handle it the correct way. Whether that's talking to her husband or however that needs to be. She's not gonna address if she decides to address Jenny or anything publicly. You know what I'm saying? She's not
No.
that type of person.
We never
We
seen
have
that.
watched them through time with their relationship, and one thing we do know about Savannah is that she is qualified.
She qualified. Yeah.
She qualified
That's
all the
okay.
way around the board, as the mother, as the wife, as wherever he need his best friend. She qualified. So and a lot of women are not qualified, but she's definitely one. Then people should probably keep their business more private, like the James, all those people we talked about, and we do want to kind of stay away from psychics and mediums and things that may open that doorway, telling you, what I know. You want to stay away from that type of stuff. And all of those are my takeaways I would want people to take away.
Yeah, I definitely think Christina Mackey lost Rick Ross because she was doing too much.
She should have been more private. And women, stop
Yeah.
being so quick to.
Stop
I had to
posting
learn
all
that
the
young.
receipts.
Yeah, well, not the receipts, just putting your stuff out there without it being as solid as you thought it was going to be.
Yeah, because you're getting to know him. You don't know this billionaire mogul. All right, guys, that's been Major. If you got any value out of it, check out this next video, and that's Major.
That's major.